when I tell you today is Dancing Thursday, I know what I was saying. If you are not dancing to these music or attempting to dance or want to but in a position where you cannot, then something is wrong with you. What? I've got Mark saying he's dealing with some customers and he's tapping his foot and he's typing bare wrong things. You gotta focus.
But I bet, Mark, that you're in a happier mood dealing with these customers.
Yes, I think so too. Busy typing wrong information got started too. But that's alright, all in the game. You know?
Put the extra zero.
Exactly. But yeah, these great music coming from Selector Alex, everybody. We come your way this and every Monday to Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Like Buddy Pal mentioned in the opening this morning, if you want to hop on board and become that advertiser, you know, Christmas is around the corner. All other places have already started to give you a sneak peek of their Christmas promotions, give you a sneak peek of what they have to offer for the Christmas season. And the best place for you to do such is right here on Kaieteur Radio, and I'll tell you why. We cover Guyana from coast to coast. All of our shows are streamed live on our social media pages. It's a Kaieteur Radio's Facebook page. We are live on the Digital's Go Loud app, the MyTuner, and the Radio Garden app. And as a bonus, you can find us on our website at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio. All right, so that's what we want to tell you this morning. Like, what's popping? Like, what's happening? What's happening with the people outside?
They need to talk to us. We need to know. We need to know. You've just joined us. We have an opening available for one day. We'd like to know if you would like to come and host a show with us for one day, for one of our segments, our 2-hour segments.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you on board with us. So if you'd love to be here with us, you want to express an interest to be on the show with us, let us know.
All right, let us know, and we will make it happen. That's a promise.
Yeah.
From your favorite.
Yep, and our Bollywood discussion for today. You know, I always like to come with something a little controversial.
I like that.
And let's talk about actors and their children who also became actors.
Okay.
Right? So it's for some people it's seen in a bad way, and it's called nepotism, whereby, like, because they were actors and they have the connects, they have all the everything, their children automatically gets into Bollywood and is getting all the best movies, is signed by all the best brand deals and everything, because, you know, like, for example, this may or may not be the case, but let's look at this. Suhana Khan,
I was just about to say
Shah Rukh
that.
Khan's daughter,
Yeah.
right? She literally doesn't have a social media presence. She does not post very often on her social media. She's never really been in the media. Only now, like for the last year or two, she's really started coming out and being something to the media. But she hasn't even had her first movie as yet. She hasn't done anything publicly. She's just been doing things behind the scene, and they're now coming out. But before all of these things came out, she already landed a brand ambassador deal with Maybelline.
Yeah.
Right? And it's safe to say that she would have, she's getting all of this attention and all of these opportunities because she's the daughter of Shah Rukh Khan. But is that a bad thing? Right? I mean, like, her father already earned what he had to earn. So automatically his children are going to also reap that benefit.
Yeah.
Right? But then there's some people that feel that, you know, it's nepotism, that because this, because that, your children get. I do think in some cases it is being overdone. And I do think in some cases it's really just natural. Like, let the people just enjoy the fruits of what their parents worked hard for.
Yeah.
Right? So let's talk about that this morning. Let's talk about actors who have kids that have now started acting. Do you think that they should not bring their kids into acting because, you know, you have the talent and it should stop right there, and give other people a chance who actually have talent, but they can't get into the industry because they don't have any connections, right? So, or do you think that, you know, the actors were, the fathers and parents were actors, we'd love to see the kids acting too, right? Like in the case of, there is Rishi Kapoor and his son Ranbir Kapoor. You know, there is Amitabh Bachchan and his son Abhishek. There is Hema Malini and her daughter Isha Deol. You know, so we see so much of this, right? Do you like that you get to see the children of the actors also acting? Or do you think that, you know, you'd really like to see it's stop at them and give other people a chance. So let's have that discussion this morning.
I love that. I love the discussion this morning. Let us see, we love to open can of worms, and we love when the people, give us their thoughts and tell us what they think and so forth. So let us know this morning as we have that Bollywood discussion of the day. It's already 41 minutes after 9 o'clock. Time is really, really flying by in this hot Thursday morning. But we got some hot tracks for you.
Yeah.
All right, shall we go, buddy pal?
Let's go.
All right.
Pati डगरिया चलो हम तो चले संग तुम भी गुजरिया चलो दुनिया के सारूप सारे निराले बैठो न तुम ऐसे मन को संभाले प्रेम नगरिया की तुम भी डगरिया चलो हम तो चले संग तुम भी गुजरिया चलो दम धूरक धूरक नम 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 दम धूरक धूरक नम मम दम धूरक धूरक नम 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 दम धूरक धूरक नम मम चुनरिया जो लहराई तो लहरा गए रास्ते
रुत ने चुनरिया जो लहराई तो लहरा गए रास्ते
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं आज ज़मीं पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं अगलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम बस दीवानगी 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 है ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर ओ बस दीवानगी 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 है All the hot girls put your hands up and say
make some noise and say oh शादी हो
तेरा सरापा ऐसा है हमदम तेरा सरापा ऐसा है हमदम जैसे चमके धूप में शबनम जब से हम हैं तुमसे मिले कसम हम रहे नहीं हम किया किया क्या किया क्या किया रे सनम किया किया क्या किया क्या किया रे सनम
somewhere out there I know there is a someone who's waiting just for me Mahiya he's gonna set me free Mahiya जिसकी आँखों में मेरी नमी हो कोई तो है वो यार Mahiya करूँ मैं इंतजार Mahiya नवराई माझी लाडाची लाडाची ग आवड हिला चंद्राची चंद्राची ग नवराई माझी नवसाची नवसाची ग अप्सरा जशी इंद्राची इंद्राची ग और आई चली शर्माती घबराती वो पिया के घर इठलाती बल खाती वो सुरमई नैना छलकाती छलकाती वो पिया के घर भरमाती सकुचाती वो
तेरी मेरी रातों ने किए हैं कुछ इरादे मिली है जो अब ये मुलाकातें कोई जादू होने को है
लाल कलर का तूने मचाया खूब तहलका बाय गॉड तू लगती है जैसे स्विमिंग पूल में फूल कमल का चल दिखा जरा जो तेरा डांस मूव है सुन जरा मस्त ग्रूव है मामला फूल प्रूफ है सोनिए दिल पे गिरी एक जोर की बिजली लौंग का तेरे जब लिश्कारा चमका 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 शो मी द ठुमका द द द द द ठुमका द द द द द ठुमका द द द द द शो मी द ठुमका द द द द द ठुमका द द
Great music for you here on Kaieteur Radio on Subah Pyar. It is the 7th day of September 2023. If you're celebrating your birthday today, a happy birthday to you. You're celebrating your anniversary or some other milestone. Hey, congratulations to you. Celebrate with you. Speaking about celebrations, I want to take this opportunity to wish my colleague and dear friend Mira. She celebrates her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. We're still in Virgo season, right? Yeah?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Virgos rock.
All right, happy birthday to you, Mira, from all of us here, Team Kaieteur Radio and Kaieteur News. Wishing you a fantastic, fabulous day. Cheers to many more years of happiness and great things. We pray that whatever you pray for and wish for this year, with God's divine intervention, it will be granted to you. So have a great day, my love. Cheers to many more. So, we've got Sridat. Sridat is the only person, who commented. He says, and I'm trying to read this in Sridat's voice, I'm trying to read, I don't know how to do it, but give them a chance. Let's see what they can produce. If not, get out.
What is he talking about?
Our poll of the day. A question of the day.
Oh, okay. Yes, well that's good. Yes, I do believe in giving chances because maybe they actually really are talented. And it doesn't mean that because I am the child of a former actor or somebody big personality, it means that I should not be given an opportunity. Maybe I studied for this. Maybe I have what it takes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. But I just like how he said it, Give them a chance. If they can't produce it, get out.
I never forget. I never forgot when Sridat said, when we had the Jaya Bachchan and Rika thing, and he said, if you want with their friends, want them for shake hand. You go see Pashwe. I never forgot that. So Sridat, I love that Sridat is always passionate about our Bollywood topics, and I really love that.
Yeah.
And also, you have to comment where you have to give credit where it's due. And I also love the fact that he shares with us every living day. He shares with us, what he's having for breakfast. And we love that sort of, we have a lot of persons who listen to the show every day, but they don't, this is not an attack, guys. I'm just, calling it out as I see it. But they don't really always comment or reply to our topics or, share their breakfast with us. But I love that Sridat does that. Like this morning, he had cabbage chicken, and I love that. I love that he is very consistent with being with us here on the show in terms of participation. And I love it. With all the other people that join us every day, I love y'all, but y'all are talking to me, Y'all are talking to me. I want y'all to talk to me like Sridat.
Yeah,
all right?
Sridat is... Speaking about breakfast, Sridat is having cabbage with chicken and potato and sada roti and a cup of Nescafe.
I may or may not have purposely left out that potato in that cabbage.
Now that is one. I really want to see how that potato is going to fit in that cabbage. Honestly and truthfully, I want to know.
Yeah.
Maybe you're gonna.
Your mother has to invite us for breakfast one morning.
Yeah. We'll come. Here's what, Sridat. We'll do the show from your house.
Yes.
We'll do the show from your house. Hey, that was 56. Anything else you want to share with the people, buddy pal?
Oh yes, my girl Melissa is checking in with us. She says, "Good morning, beautiful. Please, can you send out birthday wishes to my nephew Gregory Lou, and happy anniversary greetings to my dear friend Mary Ann and Neville of Shell Road Kitty." She says, "I think they need to have the experience of acting and let the public speak. If not, let them go and let others who really has the experience and the passion to have a chance." And I do completely agree with Melissa, because you see from time to time a lot of persons, if you follow Bollywood content, you'd see a lot of persons who actually have the capability, have the talent, who would have studied to be in Bollywood. They talk about how difficult it is to get jobs in Bollywood, to get signed by Bollywood, the type of quote unquote dog work you have to do behind the scenes before you're considered even a small part in a movie. So yeah, when these type of things are said and these type of things are made public, that's when you realize the grave disparate the grave, how unfair it is to other people, that because your family has connections, you automatically get a role into acting. Because there are a lot of persons right now, for example, Kiara Adwaini. I mean, of course, she has all that it takes, so I would not say anything against her.
Yeah.
But her family was very close knitted.
Had connections.
With actors, actresses. Like her family were best friends with Juhi Chawla. Her family, her aunt also allegedly was dating Salman Khan. So she had a lot of exposure to Bollywood, and hence, she was given that straight drive into Bollywood. Right? And then there are other people with no connections who just can't even seem to find the right agent to be casted in something for Bollywood. And they talk about how difficult it is to be seen, to be heard, to be noticed. And yeah, so when you hear about these type of stories, it makes you wonder, like some people that we see, for example, Urfi. How many of you are following Urfi Javed? Urfi is like, I'm not really sure, I don't want to comment, but I'm not really sure what she's doing in Bollywood. Like, she's walking around literally almost naked, and she's creating a buzz. I don't know if that's her way of creating a buzz. She comes up with this really weird, she's like the Lady Gaga of Bollywood.
Yeah.
And Urfi is not an actress. She just appeared on the show Big Boss, but now she's a celebrity. But has she earned that? As opposed to other people who actually have and want to be seen and get the attention she's getting, right? And if they were to wear, walk around half naked, they probably might just be frowned upon and scorned, and that's it. They're left, right? So when you come to think about it, you really do see the grave disparity in opportunities. But you know what? That's just the way of the world. This doesn't just happen with Bollywood. It happens in every single aspect and area of the world that we live in. But it's sad, but it's present and it's prevalent, and we just have to learn how to combat that, and not be affected by it. We just have to learn how to live with it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's time for us to head to a short music break, and when we come back, we've got the news, followed by a Bollywood scoop. And if you want to contribute to our Bollywood discussion this morning, you can do such again. Continue to do such, rather. We'll remind you about that poll when we come back after the news.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
This time, I'm Kevin Smith. Guyana continues to see its oil and gas sector mired in one secret deal after another. It was only recently revealed that former President David Granger made a critical decision regarding 3 extremely valuable offshore assets held by ExxonMobil, and this was kept from public knowledge for 3 years. In 2020, as the pandemic sent shockwaves across industries worldwide, ExxonMobil decided to seek refuge under the force majeure provision in its petroleum agreements for the Stabroek, Kanji, and Kaieteur oil blocks. The company asked former President Granger to allow extensions of 1 year for each contract. Due to the pandemic's disruptions, the request was made during a politically volatile time in Guyana, the 2020 electoral crisis. Unknown to the public, then-President David Granger had discreetly approved a 1-year extension for all 3 blocks. This covert decision remained buried until 2023, when Vice President Bara Jagdeo under the new government disclosed it. While Granger had unilaterally approved extensions for all blocks, the new administration endorsed only the extension for the Stabroek block and refrained from extending the same privilege to the Kaieteur and Kanji blocks. Yet, what has genuinely stirred stakeholders is the absence of a law or a statute to require the government to tell the public when it makes such significant decisions. This omission allows the government to make pivotal decisions about high-value offshore assets without the onus of public disclosure. Meanwhile, the areas of Crane on the west coast of Demerara and Nimes on the west bank of Demerara will soon see the construction of brand new schools, President Ali on Tuesday announced. He was at the time speaking at the commissioning of a new primary school at Tushen. He said the Ministry of Education has completed a very important document that is an infrastructure analysis based on population and students and which identifies what additional infrastructure is needed based on demand of the education system. And to wrap things up, Asset Integrity Engineering, AIE, a company based in the United Arab Emirates, in a recent publication unveiled the challenges of decommissioning in the oil and gas industry. AIE said that the increasing pressure on carbon-intensive assets to reduce emissions, coupled with lower anticipated returns and higher capital costs for companies, could mean that assets can reach their economic limits significantly earlier than expected. It was added, this leads to higher chances of accelerated decommissioning of assets, mothballed assets, and bankruptcies. There is a potential risk of governments would be saddled with decommissioning liabilities as a result. And that's the news of the moment.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio. Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
Not a single bar of service.
Not with us. Digicel officially has the best mobile coverage in Guyana. Ookla, the company behind Speedtest, recognizes Digicel as the network with the best mobile coverage in Guyana. Be it in Georgetown or in NI, we got you covered.
Digicel, the award-winning network for everyone, everywhere.
Kaieteur Radio.
Covering Guyana from coast to coast.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Berbice 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
And yes, there you have it, everybody. Welcome down to the second and final stretch of Subah Pyar. Your morning's love, your recipe for happiness. We come your edition every Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 o'clock. Josh, the writer, selector, Alex. Yeah, man. We come and we do your thing, we entertain you, we put you in the mood. Just about this time on Friday, Junior, we got to turn our attention to your Bollywood scoop. All the greatest talk names from Bollywood town, you hear them here on Kaieteur Radio. So, who named we born in today?
Well, we started off with Shah Rukh Khan.
All right,
and,
good.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
So, guys, you know that today is the day that Shah Rukh Khan's Jawan is released, has already been released because it is, of course, almost 12 hours ahead in India. So the movie is released. Get your TV buddy, get your movie buddy, get your you're going out buddy, get your crew ready. And here what? Even if you ain't got all of that or they're just not available on the day you want to go, pick up yourself and go to the movie theater like me and Buddy Pal do. We just go by ourselves. We ain't gotta get a crowd. We don't have to get a partner.
Just
we buy it alone.
Yeah, just go.
Okay?
Go to the movies alone.
Do your thing. So today's that day, so make that arrangement for this weekend or tonight or whatever, but just ensure that you go ahead and see that movie and let us know. Let's see who's going to be the first person to watch that movie and let us know. Give us a comment or a feedback about the movie. So we are daring you guys let's see who's going to watch it first and then tell us back. Okay? That's number one. Number two is the female actress, the actress in the movie, Nayanthara. She is really a South actress, and 10 years ago, Shah Rukh Khan promised her that he was going to introduce her into Bollywood. He was going to bring her into Bollywood. And with Jawan, he certainly did. So we're so happy to see Nayanthara. She is so beautiful. And we're so happy to see her in this movie and seeing, it might have been 10 years, but we're happy to see that Shah Rukh Khan came through on his promise to bring her into Bollywood. All right? And just in case you guys are wondering, like whenever you see a new actor or actress with a renowned actress, just want you to know that that's a process they call introducing a debut actor into the industry. So like for example, when Anushka Sharma first started, her first movie was with Shah Rukh Khan, and that's the movie Rabne Banade Jodi. She came, that was her introduction movie from Shah Rukh Khan. Salman Khan also does it. He would have introduced a lot of actresses and so on, right? So it's a normal thing in Bollywood, so we're happy to see Nayanthara being that actress that was introduced by SRK. And we also have our guy Varun Dhawan, who is filming for a new movie, VD18, and he actually got injured on the sets. So we're sorry to hear about that, and we hope it's nothing serious. And of course, we're going to keep you updated on what happened there. So that's your Bollywood update for today, 10 hours 10. And we hope that you've enjoyed all of your Bolly Scoop. And remember to join us every day just after the news, right here on Subah Pyar for all of your updates in B-Town.
Well, I must let you know that Jawan are available in cinemas in Guyana.
We love it.
I've just checked the cinema's website and it's there, but it's only in 2D. Well, we can live with that.
Yes.
So Jawan is in Guyana, everybody. Grab your tickets.
Yes.
That was fast.
That's what we're talking about. We ain't gotta wait. Don't wait. You watching it? You America, you India, you Australia. We're watching with everybody.
I looked at a clip from CNN last night on YouTube. By the way, I want you to know that Sharon showed me it. The Shah Rukh Khan expert. She showed me it. People were flocking cinemas in in India, as of 6 a.m. in the morning to go and look at Jawan. So,
these people are devoted followers of SRK, on this type of movie.
People were pushing, and then she made me to know that the Times Square Mall was showcasing Shah Rukh Khan's Jawan movie as well, and he was there. So, she told me that.
Sorry, I am going to New York. I'll be right back.
Yes, Times Square Mall, he was there, and of course, they had him up being featured, and so. We don't say that. She done come and say show tonight at 8:30. You see what I'm telling you? Tonight at 8:30. Woman coming here running.
I feel that whenever I have any scoop about Bollywood, I feel like Sharon should be my co-host.
Yes, right. I totally agree with you.
Sometimes, maybe I'm saying something wrong, and she's the only person who will correct me.
Girl, no, I don't think so. I think the holler you will get, you'll come off the show, because you dare not say anything wrong about Shah Rukh. You'll get a holler, and you'll get a holla, and then you will say, guys, I will be unable to do the show for the next 3 days. I need to calm down.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, I'll just do the show myself. It's
Good,
okay.
good. No, we don't need you. You don't need Sharon. You do your Bollywood scoop. Just do your Bollywood scoop. But guys, Jawan is in Guyana. It's showing in theaters here at 4:55 and 8:30. Ensure that you grab your tickets and you go out there and look at the movie. And please, no spoilers. If you look at the movie, maybe you can drop us in the comment section and let us know. I want to say a good, special good morning to Devika. I have been dodging Devika because of the traffic for the past 2 weeks. But Devika sent me a message this morning to say, Joshua, it will be delivered to you this afternoon.
I will be showing up tomorrow. I have a lot of prags to collect, so I will be there tomorrow.
I just want you to know your prag is on my desk. And so if you see it missing...
Please do not let even ants get close to my Nadia Gandhi prag. Nadia Gandhi, I have to collect your prags.
If you see it's missing, blame it on the rat.
I will be looking and identifying, and I will be taking that to a lab in Guyana to verify it's really a rat who bought it, who bit it. Because if it's a human, it's trouble.
I'll give you a nephew 101. Any man take a chicken? I'll give you though.
My nephew, we have to talk about him another day. When I tell you, Rakshan, my sister, is going cray. She's such a havel. There isn't a thing that he is not opening and throwing out in the house. They already opened a whole box of raisins.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But you know, terrible twos. You have that with your children.
Yeah.
That's also the time that you love and hate them at the same time.
True. Well, let's continue with the great music, everybody. This is Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. The great music continues. When we come back, we got to tell you what September 7th is all about. We've got your movie recommendation. And, of course, we've also got your positive quote. Let's continue with the great music. Selector Alex, take it away.
चन्ना वे घर आ जावे
यमला पगला दीवाना मैं जट यमला पगला दीवाना ओ रब्बा इतनी सी बात न जाना कि मन प्यार करती है साडे उत्ते वो मरदी है कि मन प्यार करती है साडे उत्ते वो मरदी है मैं जट यमला पगला दीवाना और
So we've got Davika saying, hey, Han, good morning. Can you please shout out happy birthday to my friend Samo Gafoor? From Bihari, wishes from all his friends and family. Happy birthday to you, Samo. Sister Prasad, good morning. Davika Ram Prasad, that should be Ram Srup. Good morning to you. Sridat says, this means that this means that Jawan can't run past Pathan. Well, that is the conversation we're having this, since Buddy Pal mentioned the release of Jawan, the conversation that we've been having, will it supersede Pathan rather? That is a question. That is a question we await the answer. But I can say, I believe the people in India has already gone crazy with Pathan when it released a couple of hours ago. So I can safely say maybe it's going to pass up Pathan. Fingers crossed. We do not know. How much money has Pathan made at the box office thus far?
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
But you know what? Mm-hmm. I have my say on this. So let's take a side. We have to be either or. We can't both agree to the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm taking a side in saying that I think Jawan is not going to surpass Pathan, because I do believe, and I'm going to say this publicly also, I do believe that the numbers were toyed with for Pathan because they needed to make that movie one of Shah Rukh Khan's, they needed to make it Shah Rukh Khan's biggest comeback.
Alex, please lock that door. Eggs are going to be starting to pelt here. Lock that door. But continue.
Yes, I actually do believe, because there was a lot of social media craze about persons saying that, they were buying out theaters and doing all of these things just to up the numbers for Pathan, just to make it that movie that has broken all of these records. And I do believe that they needed to do that so that Shah Rukh Khan after 4 years is coming back and he has made the best movie of all time. I do believe that there was a little bit of foul play there with getting that record for that movie. And this is why I also believe that Jawan is going to be a little difficult to surpass, because you do it 2 times in a row, people are going to obviously notice it a lot more, right? And so I don't believe that, I think Jawan is going to break its own records, like it has already broken a record already, because it has the most amount of brand deals in one movie. Mm-hmm. It has already broken that record, mm-hmm. right? And so I do believe it's going to have its own titles and records and awards that it's going to win, but I don't think it's going to surpass in terms of revenue. I don't think it's going to surpass Pathan, because there was a reason why Pathan needed to make that amount of money. And that's just my take on the entire situation. And if you've been following Bollywood, or you've been following Bollywood news, you'd see why my perspective sort of makes sense. My conspiracy theory sort of makes sense, because I don't know. You just have to follow the news and you're gonna see. But that's just my take on it. But what's your take? Well, your take has to be the opposite of mine.
As much as I don't want to, because I have seen I've seen stories and so forth, and persons are commenting, because I try my best to follow lead-in movies, and Pathan happens to be one of that. I myself went to see Pathan, and I have read rather the similar things to what you're saying. Theaters were bought out and so forth, and that's one. And number two, the impossible scenes in Pathan has taken me a step backwards instead of forward in my love for Shah Rukh Khan's acting now as we speak. But then last night, I was telling Sharon, because we always discuss Shah Rukh Khan, I was telling her, I do not blame him per se. I blame the directors of the movie for trying to, give to us impossible scenes in the 21st century. And so that's one. Uh-huh. So, although, like you said, as much as I do not want to agree that Jawan is going to supersede Pathan, I have to, because we have to have opposing opinions and views on this one to see who's going to win. But I can say now, and some months or days down the line, I may be corrected, but I can say now that I will agree that Jawan is going to supersede Pathan. But I can say also that I know for sure that's not going to be so. But I stand corrected in these and possible years to come. right? But we gotta weigh the pros and the cons. Maybe 3 weeks into Pathan, how many money was at the box office, as opposed to 3 weeks in Jawan, how much money was at the box office, or how the movie has been going. So this is something we have to school and sit down and look at to give to the people. And by the way, this is not us trying to tell you not to go and look at Jawan. We encourage you to go and look at Jawan, right?
No, of course. Go look at the movie.
Yeah, go to the movies. I myself will go without a choice. Like, without a doubt, I will have to go. I'll be in the car and I'll see the car go into the direction of the theaters, and I'll be like, Jawan, here I come. All right. So that is something we hope you guys are going to look at. But let's see if Jawan is going to pass Pathan. Is there any projection as we speak of what they expect to see, or no, they haven't?
Well, they're hoping to. They actually did say. At the very inception, when Jawan's trailers and all these things, marketing materials started popping up, they did say that it is anticipated that Jawan is going to surpass Pathan in every aspect. So then that means it has to do more than $1 billion in sale worldwide.
Yeah.
So let's see if that's going to happen. There's a part of me that knows that it will not, because I feel like they did try to went all out for Pathan, but there's also a part of me that feels like it is going to happen, because they're trying to also put out this image that, it's hits after hits with Shah Rukh Khan, well, look, Jawan actually surpassed Pathan. And so the third movie that has to come out is now going to have that aspect of anticipation as well, because they're making each movie looking better than the other. So there's that part of me also that believes that.
Well, it's a bittersweet moment. Sweet in a sense that, I'm happy to see Shah Rukh Khan back on set. And bitter for the fact that I really hope that there are genuine numbers for this movie, like we would have read about in Pathan, that cinemas were bought out and so forth. But like I said, it is a bittersweet moment. So let's see what happens.
I have a question. I just want to know, yesterday, was the Kashmir Files shown in the theaters?
I believe the Kashmir Files did well with marketing. Whoever was the marketing manager for the release of the Kashmir Files, I believe you need a raise of pay, because it was a publicity stunt. Because you've got to, people would have seen Pathan, you saw Pathan as an opportunity to market the Kashmir Files, which is a good thing, because persons, if they didn't know about the Kashmir Files, after they finished looking at Pathan, I'm pretty sure they went and took a sneak peek of the Kashmir Files. So it's a good publicity stunt.
It is. I do think also the whole idea behind it was because the Kashmir Files brings out a more societal problem. It brings out. The movie was it was posited on the entire Kashmir border issue, fighting with India, that kind of war, that kind of thing. And so maybe they felt that was a movie that people needed to take more seriously. Instead of going to see all these CGI graphics and impossible scenes in Pathan. So I think it was coming from a good place as well.
Yeah.
But it was just, to me, it was very petty marketing to try to put that movie a whole week in advance, being shown in theaters free of cost, just but like I said, there's always going to be pros and cons to everything, but I do think it was a good move in a way also, for letting people who didn't get a chance to see it go to the theaters and be able to see the Kashmir Files once again, which, by the way, was one of the highest grossing films for last year. So if I haven't seen it as yet, and I'd like to see it, so that's definitely on my list of movies to be watched. But you know what? Enough of Jawan for today. I just quickly want to end off this segment here by bringing to you your movie of the day, and this one is called Hamraz. For those of you who know this movie, would love this movie. I love it. And it's a 2002 musical movie. It's called Hamraz, and it stars Bobby Deol, Amisha Patel, and Akshay Khanna. And so the movie is all about Karan. Karan, in this case, who is Akshay Khanna, decides to cheat Raj, that's Bobby Deol, and Raj is a businessman, and he chooses to cheat him by getting Priya, that's That's Karen's lover, married to Raj. He wants to get Amisha Patel married to Bobby Deol so that they can claim his wealth together. So they're gonna do their little tricks and things in the background, and they're gonna get to claim Raj's wealth. However, when Priya falls genuinely in love with Raj and leaves Karen, he seeks revenge.
Mm-hmm.
So I love this type of movie. I like this type of movie because I want to see, in what way he sought revenge and how does she break the news to Raj that, maybe love you at first for trick, but now we love you for real. Like, is he going to believe? Right? So does he believe? You have to look at the movie Humras to find out. And of course, we're gonna post that flyer on our page right now. So you can head across to our social media pages and, stay in the know with all of our movie recommendations.
Yes. And I believe if you looked at yesterday's movie, you would understand that in life, it's good to take risk. And big ones too. I looked at the piece.
Oh, nice.
It's good to take risk, all right? So that's our movie recommendation for today, everybody. Like Buddy Pal said, head across our social media pages. And of course, enough about the bickering about Jawan and Pathan. We look forward to see what's happening in the days and months to come. But of course, if you're going to look at the movie tonight, I've already have an 8:30 date for tonight already. I told you it's going to happen. So there you go.
You ain't even missing a day, friend. You ain't even missing a day.
10 hours 36, everybody. We come back. We got to tell you what today's all about, your positive quote. And then, unfortunately, we got to leave you.
सैया के साथ मड़ैया में बड़ा मजा आए रजैया में सैया के साथ मड़ैया में बड़ा मजा आए रजैया में
टूट गई चूड़ी कलैया में टूट गई चूड़ी कलैया में बड़ा मजा आए रजैया में सरकाए लो खटिया जाड़ा लगे सरकाए लो खटिया हो सरकाए लो खटिया जाड़ा लगे सरकाए लो खटिया जाड़ा लगे जाड़े में बलमा प्यारा लगे
सरकाए ले तकिया जाड़ा लगे सरकाए ले तकिया जब दिल न लगे दिलदार हमारी गली आ जाना जब दिल न लगे दिलदार हमारी गली आ जाना करना हो हमसे प्यार हमारी गली आ जाना
सुहाना इश्क है दीवाना हुस्न है सुहाना इश्क है दीवाना रूप का खजाना आज है लुटाना आके दीवाने मुझे सीने से लगा
ना 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 गोरिया चुराना मेरा जिया गोरिया चुराना मेरा जिया
हुस्न है सुहाना इश्क है दीवाना रूप का खजाना आज है लुटाना आके दीवाने मुझे सीने से लगा
ना 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 गोरिया चुराना मेरा जिया गोरिया चुराना मेरा जिया जब गोरी ने गिराया घूंघटा तो जाने मुझे क्या हो गया जब गोरी ने गिराया घूंघटा तो जाने मुझे क्या हो गया पहले दिल फिर चैन फिर निंदिया पहले दिल फिर चैन फिर निंदिया सब कुछ मेरा गोरी से प्यार करेंगे चुपके चुपके दिल की बातें यार करेंगे अरे चोरी चोरी हम गोरी से प्यार करेंगे चुपके चुपके दिल की बातें यार करेंगे आने वाली कब आएगी कोई ते बता ढूंढ रहे हैं जाने कब से हम उसका पता आजा 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 आ चोरी चोरी हम गोरी से प्यार करेंगे चुपके चुपके दिल की बातें यार करेंगे आने वाली कब आएगी कोई दे बता अरे ढूंढ रहे हैं जाने कब से हम उसका पता
ऐसी क्या चली हवा के ले गई मेरी सांसों को मुझसे दूर तेरे पास और मुझे हुआ ऐसा तू 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 मेरी भी मैं तेरा होने लगा मैं तेरा तू मेरी भी होने लगी कैसे ये हुआ मगर न है मुझे न तुझको कोई खबर पर ये दिल कब से है कहने लगा तू 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 मेरी भी मैं तेरा होने लगा मैं तेरा तू मेरी भी होने लगी
मतलबी हो जा जरा मतलबी दुनिया की सुनता है क्यों खुद की भी सुन ले कभी मतलबी हो जा जरा मतलबी दुनिया की सुनता है क्यों खुद की भी सुन ले कभी कुछ बात गलत भी हो जाए कुछ देर ये दिल भी खो जाए बेफिक्र धड़कने इस तरह से चले शोर गूंजे यहाँ से वहाँ सूरज डूबा है यारो दो घुट नशे के मारो रास्ते भुला दो सारे घर बार के सूरज डूबा है यारो दो घुट नशे के मारो गम तुम भुला दो सारे संसार के बेईमान होता नहीं आसान इसे है समझाना बेईमान दिल बड़ा बेईमान तेरे लिए शैतान मेरी ना एक माना
दिल जीते या मैं जीतूं देखोगी देखेगा तू लो दिल से शरारत लग गई मुझे तो तेरी लत लग गई हमारा काहे लत गलत लग गई मुझे तो तेरी लत लग गई हमारा काहे लत गलत लग गई मुझे तो तेरी लत लग
कैसा शर्माना आजा नक्श के दिखा दे आ मेरी होले आजा फारिदा गिरा दे आ मेरी अखियों से अखियां मिला दे हम ना नखरे दिखा
Oh yeah. You know this one, sing with us. If you think this is our year, sing with us. This is the part. I tell you, it was Dancing Thursdays. You didn't want to believe. It is definitely is this morning, everybody. It is 47 minutes after that 10 o'clock hour. It's a fabulous Thursday. It's a hot Thursday morning. But I tell you what, we're not complaining because the music is just cooling us down. Cool it down. But I tell you what today is all about, everybody. By the way, I hope you guys are going to, take advantage and head out there to the Cricket Carnival celebrations. There's a whole month of activities. One that I want to go to is the One Guyana concert happening this Saturday, with all the Guyanese artists on one stage. So I really want to go to that one. I really hope I could. Once time permits me, I'm gonna head out there to the One Guyana concert. So I gotta tell you what today is all about, my youth.
Tell me.
Let's see. We're there. Is how far? Oh, here it is. Never mind. So, September 7th is known as National Superhuman Day. This day honors people with disabilities who face and overcome the challenges, disgrace, and dishonor that they experience. So today is Superhuman Day. Look at that.
You are a superhuman.
You are a superhuman.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean because you have a disability. I know, it's easy to speak from a place if you don't have something because you don't know what the other persons are feeling like. But, we're all affected in our own ways. We have our own limitations. We have our own disabilities in every way. But it doesn't mean that because you have a disability in some way, it doesn't mean that you're different. Mm-hmm. It just means you're special, and I love that they have a day, one of so many days celebrating persons living with disabilities, and you are a superhuman. So don't look at it as something negative. Look at it as the fact that you're different, you're special. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. So yes, you are a superhuman today, and embrace that.
Yes, of course.
All right, 10 hours 50. What? What's happening this morning?
What's happening this morning? We don't want to go.
Yeah, we don't want to go, but I'll tell you what, we give you 5 minutes more of great music. Auntie Anno, good morning to you. Auntie Ruby. To the people there in Vreeden Hoop, to the people in Parika, Tushin. We don't big up the people in Tushin a lot. Tushinites, good morning to you. All right? Let's go, everybody.
Brother likes to party, brother likes to move that sexy rather body.
थोड़ा शातिर है बस में ना आया रे 100 ठुमके मारे कोई नजर उतारे रोग लगाया रे के राधा रानी नाचे नाचे रे के राधा रानी नाचे के प्यार की चुनरिया दरवाजे पे खड़े हैं सांवरिया के प्यार की चुनरिया दरवाजे पे खड़े हैं सांवरिया के प्यार की चुनरिया दरवाजे पे खड़े हैं सांवरिया के प्यार की चुनरिया दरवाजे पे खड़े हैं सांवरिया देर न कर चल साथ मेरे चल अरे देर न कर चल साथ मेरे चल बीती जाए उमरिया लेके प्यार की चुनरिया दरवाजे पे खड़े हैं सांवरिया प्यार की चुनरिया दरवाजे पे खड़े हैं सांवरिया
सुनो सुनो लड़कियों देखो जरा प्यार से सोचो है क्या फायदा ऐसी तकरार से सुनो सुनो लड़कियों देखो जरा प्यार से सोचो है क्या फायदा ऐसी तकरार से
पीछे पीछे आना नहीं हमें समझाना नहीं हम आएंगे ना हाथ में कि हम हैं तितलियां
I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you.
जाता है तू कहाँ जाता है तू कहाँ रे बाबा जाता है तू कहाँ सुन प्यारे रुक जा रे दुनिया के बड़े तेरे मेरे रास्ते खतरे ही खतरे हैं तेरे वास्ते
छलका छलका जाग हूँ मैं छलका छलका जाग हूँ मैं होठों पे रख ली छलकने से पहले छलका छलका जाग हूँ मैं होठों पे रख ली छलकने से पहले हर नशा कर ली शराबी बहकने से पहले
A lot of persons have been dancing away this morning. But we got a dancer way out of here today. But not just so fast. We've got to give you a dose of your positive quote for this morning. And today's one is very simple. And I really, really hope you guys are going to put this into practice. Of which you should. And it is make yourself a priority. Make yourself a priority. If you don't make yourself a priority, no one else will do such, all right? So, as you think about, of which I don't think you have to, as you go right now and make yourself a priority, we gotta say tata bye-bye in this fabulous Thursday morning, or aka Friday Junior. But of course, we've got...
Zay.
Yeah, aka Zay. But of course, we've got to say tata bye-bye. And of course, we'll catch you tomorrow, God's willing, from 9 o'clock, where we do this all over again, but with a little bit of spice, masala, jeera, and dal.
A whole lot of spice.
Buddy Paul, what do you want to tell the people?
Hey, I just want to tell you all to have a great day, and I just want to remind you to ensure that you're staying hydrated, especially with this weather. You want to ensure that you are staying hydrated, you're drinking your allotted amount of water per day, and you are taking your vitamins. Remember, this is the year that we're keeping our health in focus, and not just only for this year, but this is where we start to pay attention to our health, and the years moving forward, we are, we're basically setting and channeling that path to having a healthier living and lifestyle. So keep that in mind
and be good.
Yes.
All right, have a great one, everybody. On behalf of Selector Alex and Buddy Powell, this is Joshua on behalf of the best trio saying ciao for now.
Bye bye.
खाई के पान बनारस वाला खुल जाए बंद अकल का ताला वो खाई के पान बनारस वाला खुल जाए बंद